Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to see the England Gambit, and this England Gambit is named after Fritz Karl Anton England, uh, and this is a rare sideline, but nowadays it is occurring very frequently in the blitz games and especially over the online games, and it has a very interesting trap. Um, this England Gambit can be easily be refuted, but still it has a very good bite because a lot of players fall into it and lose because of the various attacking ideas black has in this. So let's start. The game starts with d4 and e5 is the England Gambit, and here white accepts the gambit d into e5. Black continues knight c6 attacking the pawn. White plays knight f3 supporting the pawn, and now queen e7, and this pawn is twice attacked now with queen and knight. And now white usually goes with bishop f4 supporting the pawn, and here black attacks with queen b4. And from this move onwards, white has to be careful because this queen is now attacking three spots: the king, the bishop and the pawn. So white must play carefully. The best move in this position is bishop d2, and usually here white falls into the trap. Black plays queen into b2, and now it seems black is attacking the rook over here, and white normally replies bishop c3 with the intention of supporting the bishop, and this is the blunder move. Here is where white loses the game. Black replies with bishop b4, and this is the pin, and because of the pin now he is going to lose one piece over here. The lines may continue. Queen d2, if white continues to support the bishop over here, and still he is maintaining the support over the rook. Black can continue bishop into c3, and after queen into c3 there is a very interesting checkmate, queen c1 checkmate. And if white continues with knight into c3, then queen into a1, knight d1 and queen into a2, and black is a rook, full rook up. So this is winning for black. Now going back to the bishop b4 position, if white continues with bishop into b4, then black can play knight into b4, and now he is threatening over this. Now white pretty much has nothing to save it. Example, he plays knight bd2, then knight into c2 wins the queen, because now this king is in almost checkmate position. He has to give up the queen. And if white plays knight a3, then black can simply take the knight and still have a attack continue, because he is still can continue with the attack later. For example, white says rook to b1, then black can continue with the c5, and black has won one piece, and this is a winning position. White is still in lot of jumble over here. The pawns are going. Okay, so this is the England Gambit trap, and there are many other traps which have come up in this, which I will be discussing the next videos. Now to avoid this trap, we can do it in the beginning itself. Like for example, on the move queen into b2, white can simply avoid this trap. The best move here is, instead of bishop c3, white must go ahead with the white must continue with the knight c3, and here let's say bishop b4, then white can continue with rook b1, queen a3, and here white goes for knight d5. This is a good move because now it is white who is going to attack and going for knight 4. Let's say black plays bishop a5 to support this, then white goes ahead again with rook b5 with the intention of again going for an attack with rook into a5, and then planning for a knight fork. Bishop into d2, queen into d2, and king d8, and now pawn c4, and here white is in a good position. White has better placed pieces. Now he can go ahead with the move pushing this pawn, and then going for castling. So here black has lost his castling, and the pieces are not still developed. White has a better position here, and he can escape from the trap here in this line. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Do like and share my video, and do subscribe to my channel, and keep watching further for more traps in this channel. Thanks for watching.